They break the laws, they threaten, and they love to show their authority. But what happens when the cops get the silent treatment? Let's find out.
I'm trying to hand you your license back. Are you good? Do you need medics to come check on you or something? Are you mute?
Starting with the case of Georgia State PI transparency, allow me to introduce you to a cop who's trying to find a reason to stop you after he's already stopped you.
Hey, what's going on? Could you roll this back one down for me? 10? Sir.
Yep.
Could you roll this back window down for me because it's 10? The back one, I can't see through it. I don't know if anybody's sitting in the back, that's it. Just roll the back window down for me real quick. Is there anybody in the back of your car? I can't see through it. I don't really feel comfortable walking past it. Is there anyone in the back of your car, sir? Sir. It's just a yes or no. Is there anyone in the back of your car? I see your hands. You're good. I'm not worried about it. I just can't see through your window. That's it. The tent's too dark. What's going on, man? Is there anyone in the back of your car? Is there anyone in the back of your car?
So, according to the law, the officer is allowed to ask questions during a stop, even those unrelated to the original traffic violation, as long as it does not unreasonably prolong the stop. The cop's intent is to establish his safety. However, a question is not a lawful command. He's asking, could you please roll down the window for me?
Can you roll his back window down for me because it's 10?
Not giving a lawful order, so the driver is allowed to, you guessed it, not answer. And according to the Fifth Amendment, the driver has the right to remain silent. Answering yes or no is testimonial. The driver can legally sit there and say absolutely nothing, and that's exactly what he did. Meanwhile, the cop is starting to lose it already.
I was traveling behind you on 85, and you pulled off in front of me, and as soon as I was behind you, you turn off, and then get immediately behind me, and we go all the way down to the BP there. You pull off in the BP, as soon as I'm behind you, turn around, come back northbound, go 314, and then you dodge me another time. So that's the only reason to stop. You got your license on you?
So you see, the cop is trying to make up a reason for this stop. The driver wasn't running away after breaking a law, and there's obviously no other reason, like speeding or dangerous driving, to make a case. Don't you think that the cop is just making up a reason to justify this stop? The guy wasn't speeding, and nor was he breaking any laws, so how do you really justify evading? And even then, courts have generally recognized that citizens have a right to go about their business and avoid contact with the police if they choose to do so, provided they don't break traffic laws in the process. Most likely, this is a case of fishing. The cop's just throwing every tactic he knows to hope something sticks. The officer sees a car he wants to stop, maybe because of the tint, the type of car, or just a hunch. He follows it, waiting for a mistake. When the driver doesn't make a mistake but turns repeatedly, the officer uses suspicious driving behavior as the Hail Mary pass to initiate the stop. And that's exactly what happened here.
Is there any reason why you were driving in that maneuver or in that way? Or I see your handshake. Was there any reason you were driving in that way, sir? 12:45. Copy it. 27. You're good, man. It's just an investigatory stop. We're allowed to do that. Articulable reasonable suspicion. 056-214-423. Repeating 056-214-433. I assume you're the registered owner of the vehicle. You just not like being around police. So, I mean, that's pretty valid. I mean,
29 is valid. Yeah, Charles might bring it out of Columbus.
Is that your current address, Columbus? Oh no. Are you from Columbus or Morrow? Sir? You alright, man? Oh, you can talk. Dude, you're not in no trouble, man. You're good. You can talk to me. I see you got your hands out. You're good, bro. I'm just trying to get information from you.
The driver knows that this stop is straight BS, and the cop is just throwing shit hoping something sticks. And that's why he's got his hands out of the window and not even making eye contact. The driver knows his laws, and he's giving the cop nothing. That's when another cop joins the scene. And do you think that torch is necessary, especially when the car is perfectly lit? Personally, I just think it was rude, but surely it was more than that.
They're just not talking. They don't have to talk to me, but everything's good on his license. Everything's good on the vehicle. I just couldn't get past the back window. He didn't want to roll down because I couldn't see because the tent. There's nobody in there. That's the only reason for the stop. Is that the way you were driving multiple times. So that's all I was trying to figure out. Why you were driving in that manner.
Hey, how's it going? Come enjoy your favor, man. Is everything okay? You have decided?
Yeah. You're good. It's just here's your license back. I'm getting your license. You good, dude? I'm trying to hand you your license back. You good? Do you need medics to come check on you or something? Are you mute? Are you physically okay? Now I'm trying to hand your license back. You're good to go. You're free to go. You're not taking your license back. Are you good? They're gone. I didn't even call them out here. I don't know why they pulled them out here. Get yourself. Check on me. You gave me a license. You did everything you needed to do on a lawful traffic stop. Here you go. Take your license. You want your license back? I don't want to drop it in your floor and you have to reach for it or something while you're driving. So just grab your license. Dude, are you all right? Have you been pulled over before, or is it you got something against cops or something, man? Just trying to talk to you, man. That's it. You're good to go. You're not wanted. You don't have a suspended license. There's no other reason for the stop other than the fact that you were dodging me multiple times. So it gives me as an officer reasonable suspicion to stop your car. Right here, I'm gonna hand this to you. You're good, bro. Here, I don't want you to lose it. Take your license, man. Here, I'm gonna sit it there. All right, you see it? It's right there. You're good to go. All right, good talking to you. Have a good day. You're good.
The cop was definitely pissed off. He's trying to keep his cool, but you can tell in his passive aggressiveness. And hey, I'm sure you noticed his comments about physically able definitely didn't come from the right place, right? I don't understand why they always have to be so over the edge. Surely enough, the driver kept his arms raised until the cops left the scene, because who knows when they decide to call you a threat. Not one word spoken, and yet the cop left defeated. That's a man who knows his laws, and yet this wasn't a happy ending. After doing everything right, the cop's ego just couldn't let it go, and they decided to do what they do best: bully the innocent. He was followed for the rest of the night, and the cops flew by like sharks, making sure that the driver knew he had to be scared, all for just staying silent. And the next cop took things a little further. Spoiler alert, he resorted to stealing.
Steven, do you mind if I search you, see if you have any weapons on you or anything like that?
Let's go to Arkansas to see a cop get destroyed by a man who stayed silent.
You can record. But like I've already explained to you, Pennsylvania versus Men's asks or states that anybody can be asked to step out of the vehicle on a traffic stop, okay? And right now I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle, step back here and speak with me for a few moments outside of your vehicle. Will you step out of the vehicle?
You're asking?
Say that again?
You're asking?
Okay. Yeah, I'm asking you. But if not, I'm gonna have to tell you to step out of the vehicle. Okay? So Stephen, I'm telling you to step out of the vehicle right now. That is a lawful order to step out of the vehicle. Just walk back here for me and just keep your hands out of your pockets. I appreciate you stepping out though, okay? You mind just walking back here for me?
Hey, Stephen, I'm Officer Roberts. You all right tonight?
Hey, Stephen. So I apologize if we got off on the wrong foot. I'm not too sure why you're not wanting to speak with me. You mind telling me where you're coming from? Stephen, do you mind if I search you, see if you have any weapons on you or anything like that? Stephen, I'm asking you a question. Do you mind if I search you? See if you have any weapons on you. Yes or no? You can say yes, you can say no. It's up to you though. Okay. Do you mind if I search the vehicle?
I'm not going to discuss anything.
You're not going to discuss anything?
I don't like this.
You don't like this? Okay. Do you mind if I search your vehicle?
Pleading the fifth.
Say that again?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, okay. Alright, just hang tight then. I'm going to do a walk around.
The driver is smart. Remember, asking is not a lawful order. You have the right to deny their asks, but when they order you to move, even if you don't like it, you have to, unless the cop can arrest you for not following a lawful order. There is a thin line, so make sure you know the difference. You can see how that baffles the cop as well, because they really don't expect you to know the difference. And all the questions after that were supposed to find information that incriminates the driver. So remember your superpower, pleading the fifth. Mind you, this stop was for an improper turn, so does that really warrant a search for the car? This is a clear violation of the Fourth Amendment. You cannot find evidence of an improper turn in a glove box or under a seat. Unlike a DUI where they can look for a beer bottle or a drug stop, a moving violation offers no legal hook to search the car for evidence, and yet the cop went ahead and did it.
Do you work at the Catfish Hole?
Steve, I'm going to shut your door, okay? You okay with that?
And the other cop tries to make small talk to release the tension. At the same time, he's also trying to get something out of the driver, but hey, remember, silence is golden.
Come to your car, Steven. What's going on with Good.
After spending over 10 minutes in his car, the cop comes back and says this.
Yeah. Hey, man. I'm gonna give you my contact information. You're free to go at this point, okay? Just don't do an improper turn. Let's go.
But you guessed it, this still wasn't the end. The driver claims that the cop was evasive, and he hurried the last interaction to steal his driver's license. So there was a traffic stop for an improper turn, but it ended with an illegal search of the car, a stare down by the other cop, and he didn't even get the license back. Now, if you were to trust the driver's word, he wasn't even given a written warning. And when he made a complaint for the license, he was illegally detained outside his home. So that begs the question, do cops really get to bend the laws and get away with it? And when they do get sued, remember the public has to pay, so there's really no true accountability. Sometimes it's not just the cops who are unaware of the laws.
Good morning, sir. I'll call the cops because we can't be having someone out here taking videos.
This auditor was going through his neighborhood recording day-to-day activities in a public location, so he was all within his rights provided by the First Amendment until he was interrupted.
Is there any reason you're taking pictures and videos out here? Well, you're not. That's kind of suspicious. You're outside of the bank doing that. You gonna answer? Or? Reason or not? Are you a cop? I'm not sure. I mean, this is just suspicious activity, so. Good. All right. Good morning, sir. I'll call the cops because we can't be having someone out here taking videos and texting.
He's not a cop, so it's not so shocking that he doesn't know about the First Amendment. And viewers, just so you're aware as well, the First Amendment to the United States Constitution is the cornerstone of American liberty, prohibiting the government from interfering with 5 fundamental freedoms: religion, speech, press, assembly, and petition. In the context of auditing, it is the primary shield that protects a citizen's right to record public officials, express dissent, and gather information without fear of government retaliation or censorship, and in this very case, recording a public space. Let's just hope that the cops he'd end up calling know what it truly means.
Received a call about you. Someone, employees here saw you outside recording. Is there a reason why you're doing that? Is there a reason why you're doing that? Shaking your head, yes? Okay. Can you tell me why? No? Okay. Well, at this point, you're going to go down that rabbit hole, that's fine. They don't want you on the property, so you're free to record. So, sir, just going to tell you, look, you're free to record, but they just don't want you on their property. So it seems like you have a pretty good idea of the property line. Just don't go on their property, okay? Do you have any vehicles on the lot? Well, if you do, they want you to leave. That's why I ask. Okay. I'm not picking up what you're putting down here. Do you have a vehicle on the lot? Yes or no? You want to? Okay. All right. Well, they don't want you on the property. That's all we're going to say. All right. Have a good day, sir. You too.
As it turns out, he did. This right here, folks, is how police interaction is supposed to go. No bruised ego, no shouting, and clearly no illegal searches. The cop knew the auditor had done nothing wrong, he gave his 2 cents and just left. He didn't cause anyone any problems and definitely didn't do anything to get sued.
Gotta go get our feelings smoothed, guys.
Gotta go smooth them feelings over. Have a good day.
They then went inside the bank to probably soothe the hurt employee who called the cops. So all in all, it was a very smooth police interaction until it wasn't.
Got the undercover guy here. That ass hat and the black car just took a picture of me.
One of the other cops sneaked a photo of the auditor, and if you believe his words, also tried to look for the auditor's car. He did that to get more information about the auditor, which might be a grey area. But then again, the laws apply again. There's no reasonable expectation of privacy in a public area. But that's until the cop tried to hunt the parked car, allegedly. So unfortunately, that downgrades this to a not so good cop interaction after all. What are your views on this matter? Was the search for the car necessary for the police officer? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.